In our presentation exploring the use of big data in strategic business education, a case study approach, Yuko, my wife and also author here, is going to start with Ithaca College profile and the challenge Ithaca College face, and responses to those challenges. I will proceed by bringing a specific example of what the business school has done in order to be able to address the challenge that is being faced. And then Yuko is going to continue on enrollment management and the response of enrollment management to address the issue using big data and analytics. Yuko?
Oh, it's not moving. Oh, here you go. Good afternoon. If you don't know where Ithaca College is located in Ithaca, New York, which is 6 hours southeast of Toronto, about 4 hours west from New York City. And then Ithaca is a vibrant college town where we have a Cornell University on the East Hill and then Ithaca College on the South Hill. Ithaca College is actually 122 years old, 4-year private comprehensive residential college, which started as a conservatory of music. And about 60 to 100 undergraduates are taught by 700 faculty. Tuition is very expensive at the 4 professional schools, business, music, health science, and communications, and 1 liberal arts school. We were known for small class size and then faculty's close contact with the students. We are also emphasizing the importance on hands-on experiential learning and then combining liberal arts and professional education. This year, Ithaca College has become IBM's Smart Planet client due to its strategic use of big data. Ithaca College has been challenged by 3 major factors. Number 1, over 90% of our tuition, our operating budget, is coming from student tuition revenue. That means undergraduate enrollment is a major revenue source or income. However, unfortunately, our recruiting markets are shrinking because of the declining high school graduate in the northeast of the United States. Well, this is a major problem. And also that the student population was not very diversified, and we needed to increase ALANA students' enrollment. ALANA stands for African, Latino, Latina, Asian, and Native American students, if you are not familiar with this terminology. Now, Ithaca has responded to these very challenging situations in 4 major ways. Number 1, President and Provost Office has significantly revised the undergraduate core curriculum to enhance and then further promote this hands-on experiential learning and integrating learning. Abraham is going to talk about this point in detail in a minute. Division of Enrollment Management has implemented test optional admissions policy in 2012, and also we have invested in ICPeers. That is our own social network, just like Facebook. And also we invested Predictive Analytics, which is going to get the insight of the big data generated by ICPeers activities. And also, we aggressively promoted the institutional branding campaign and also affordability for students and then families by increasing financial aid and then slowing tuition growth. Now, I'm going to hand over the presentation to Abraham.
The School of Business is ASSB accredited premier education. It has 700 graduate, undergraduate students and 30 MBAs. It is housed in a LEED Platinum certified sustainable building, and we offer degree, undergraduate degree in accounting, business administration, legal studies, as well as MBA and the MBA PA. The business administration has 5 different concentrations in corporate accounting, in finance, international business, marketing, and management. The finance concentration has created recently an investment track. The Center for Trading and Analysis of Financial Instruments is the flagship of the business school. It was established in 1994 and formally inaugurated in 1995. The trading room has 49 dual monitors and 49 workstations with dual monitors. It has Bloomberg as well as Thomson Reuters financials. Our students do have access to big data through analytics from over 125 sources, actually, many different sources, filtered through Bloomberg and Thomson Reuters. Our students do have access to stocks, bonds, currency, commodities, option futures, and industry and macroeconomic data from all over the world in real time. The trading room here, our students are involved in accessing all different data in real time, and they do make investment decisions. Actually, over there here, in this data wall, we would see students' investment portfolio performance in real time, as well as this is offered in classes, but also they have what is called Ithaca College Investment Club. Their performance is also going to be observed here. Really, the purpose of establishing the trading room is to create, to narrow the gap between academic prescription and the practitioner's needs. The trading room is managed by students, voluntary students. We call this student core trading room consultant. The core trading room consultant dedicates their time to learn about big data, about the different analytical tools. They dedicate their time to be curious, to teach other students, and to create a conducive atmosphere where students are going to engage voluntarily to analyze financial data and make investment decisions. The core trading room consultant in 1995 established the investment challenge. And this investment challenge is open for all students in the business school and also from outside. They give them a hypothetical $100,000, and students are going to compete over a semester to get the highest possible return. 3 students with the highest return are going to be selected, and certificate is given to each of these students, and certificate is going to have awards. The awards are going to be named from alumni who graduated as a core trading room consultant. In 2005, this core trading room consultant wanted to raise the challenge, and they established what's called the investment club. They raised about $20,000, and now they are managing about that $20,000 has grown to about $40,000. In here, the students are going to be organized around industry, but also they are going to be grouped as junior analyst, senior analyst, and the officer of the core trading consultant are going to act as managing director. So there is a tremendous level of interaction among the students. And also there is leadership nurturing that's going on. And our students here can get Bloomberg certificate. They can get also Eikon, Thomson Reuters. Now it is called Eikon, Thomson Reuters Investment Management. Now it's called Eikon 4. They can get also certificate in this one, which is in a sense a validation of the knowledge which they have acquired while studying in the School of Business. The trading room, of course, we are using it as a teaching tools. We have 5 different courses now. The first one is, or the first 2 are real-time portfolio management 1 and portfolio management 2. We started this one with $100,000 donation. What we try to, for our students to learn is to get engaged in the real investment activity, like in investment decision-making, initiation and execution of trade, portfolio formation and risk management, assessment of portfolio position, and performance evaluation against benchmark. Our benchmark, the student benchmark, used to be Russell 1000. Now we have changed it last year. We changed it to Standard & Poor's 500. If we just simply talk about this investment decision making, our students are going to study about macroeconomic data, and they are going to gauge which industry, they are going to engage the business cycle. And given that business cycle, which probably they have identified, they will try to see which industry is going to perform well. And from that industry, they would screen different securities to make investment decisions. They do fundamental analysis, comparable analysis, and technical analysis, and they bring their buy or sell presentation to student bodies. If two-thirds of the students voted yes, then that initiation Nope. Wait. I'll get it. No, it is here. No. Okay. Yeah, this is the one which I want to do. So, here in this investment decision, did I change it? What? You go. Okay. So in the initiation of index, no. In the investment decisions, the students are going to make a presentation to the student, and the student, if they get two-thirds yes vote, then initiation and execution of trade is going to occur. And that is the way they build their portfolio and analyze the risk, as well as assess the portfolio as they go along and assess the portfolio performance vis-a-vis their benchmark. Here, the emphasis or the tagline is learn and earn. And in order to make this decision, of course, they have access to Bloomberg. We have 12 Bloomberg terminal and 60 Thomson Reuters Eikon. These are specialized analytical tools which students can use in making their investment decision. It enables students to collect, interpret, analyze, and monitor real-time big data in financial market. Not only do we have access to Eikon and Bloomberg, we have also access to data stream, which is very rich, huge data on econometrics, on economic variables, as well as many others. We have also access to Morningstar Direct. The Morningstar Direct would give access to students to about mutual fund, closed-end fund, and exchange trade fund. We do have also value line. They use the value line. Our students mainly use the value line to rank, to be able to see, to identify industries that are making or that are now in line with the business cycle. Value line give ranking of industries. We have Russell Investment, as well as we have Palisade decision tool, which we use for risk analysis and portfolio optimization. We have Barra, again, portfolio analysis and risk management. So they use all this information for our students to try to make a decision on what to buy or what to sell. For example, if you take this case, if you look at here, they are using IBM, for example, using Eikon to try to see how IBM is doing in comparison to its competitors in particular on their top line and their bottom line. How much is IBM grows in revenue and also grows in earning in the last 12 months and also in the next 12 months. This is going to give them some information when they are going to make the presentation. But also they want to see what is the exposure of IBM from its supplier side as well as the customer side. They can click in each one of them and try to see, for example, you can see, the last earning of IBM has been down, and they may say, want to see, where did this come from? Is it from the cost side, or is it from the revenue side? In particular, the revenue side, where is most of the revenue coming? Ranked here. Our student would do presentation to the investment advisory board. We have created investment advisory board in 2008 when we established the real portfolio management. And students are going to go to New York City, make presentation to the investment advisory board on the position of their portfolio and what securities they have bought during that semester. In spring semester, the investment advisory board are going to come to Ithaca College, and this presentation is going to be made to them. The investment advisory board are mainly made up from those students who are now alums, but who have been involved as a core trading consultant. So there is a high level of interaction or interest from investment advisory board, and they want to play the role of mentoring and also advising on the investment. Now I will ask Yuko to come. Oh, here is where our students are landing mainly. So it is a result of the success, actually, of the program. And Yuko is going to talk about our enrollment management, big data, and analytics, as well as conclude our presentation.
Okay, I will do very quickly. So Abraham is doing a really great job on the teaching side. How the administration is responding to the challenge we have. And we have created this social network. It's called the ICPeers. And first we thought that the ICPeers is just a communication tool connecting us with applicants. But eventually, well, I would say soon, we have realized this ICPeers activity generates a huge data. Actually, it's very reliable, and then strategic data, and then we analyze or data mine this big data, and then trying to reveal insights of the interest of the student about Ithaca College. As you can see here, that among the students who are highly active in ICPeers, there is like 60% of a probability they are going to enroll in our college, whereas in contrast, the chance decreases to the 20% among only just active students. It's about 1 or 2% among the students who are not active at all. And then we make this predictive enrollment retention probability models using traditional predictors, such as background, financial aid, academic qualities, but combining with the social media predictors, login count, photo uploaded or not, friend's number, and we utilize logistic regression and probabilistic neural network techniques in order to construct the models. As you can imagine, we use SPSS model version 15 as a tool, and as a result of all this hard work, we now achieved the 4 major things: huge growth in application, more stable enrollment, large increase in the minority student, and some success in the increasing retention. Quickly going through, our application has increased in the last 2 years, particularly more than 32%, in contrast to the declining demographic trend in the Northeast. More stable enrollment after 2010, and then the increase in the minority enrollment, you can see, beat 20% of the target much earlier than 2020. So in conclusion, Ithaca College is successfully managing, I would like to say, the challenges with the effective use of big data and analytics in the teaching as well as in serving students. please visit us at the website and then send us an email if you have questions. Thank you.